Good morning, good morning, good morning, my Facebook and YouTube family. How are you? Today is Transformation Tuesday, and I just wanted to stop in really, really quickly and talk to you about some changes, some transformations that I've been making in my life. Now, one of the first things I want you to know is that I have stopped using the word change, or I have tried to eliminate, as a matter of fact, remove try. I am working diligently to eliminate the word change in reference to my behavior from my life. Let me explain. What I am working on this year is total transformation. I When I think of change, I think you can change back. You can always revert back to where you used to be. You can, maybe you release 100 pounds. You can always gain it back. You can, maybe you are, doing so and so. You can always go back to where you were. But when you transform, it's like a whole new person. You're a whole new being. You become the person who you've always wanted to be, and there's no going back. So when I think about transformation, I think of a butterfly. So most of us know, or all of us know, that a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, right? And I have never, ever seen in nature where a butterfly is trying to transform itself back into a caterpillar. I've never seen that. And that's what transformation means to me. So if you guys can agree with that, just give me a thumbs up or a like, because that's what I'm about in 2022. Transforming everything, transforming my energy, transforming my emotion, transforming my life. Now, one of the things that I noticed about myself was that I needed to raise my energy. I thought it was normal to wake up every morning low energy, low vibration. I thought it was normal to feel the way I felt every day. Guys, if you're out there and you feel like some brain fog, you feel like you just, need help with getting things together, moving every day, then you and I were in the same position, or are in the same position, or were in the same position, whatever, the correct languaging. But I decided to stop. And there are a couple of things that I did to shift my energy, and it's still a work in progress. On my next live, I will show you the vibrational chart of how you raise your energy, and you can look on that chart. I've posted it many times on my in my stories, but when you look at that chart, it shows you where your energy is based on how you're feeling. And if you want to move it up to a higher energy or a higher level, like from shame and guilt to love, enlightenment, etc., you're going to have to do something to get your energy moving. And a lot of times, well, for me, I noticed that I had blocked energy. So some of the things that I started to do to remove that energy, or to get that energy out, was to exercise. You want to exercise every day. Just having your heart beat again, and beat with, or sweating, or just having your heart pumping, because your heart's always beating. Just to have your heart pumping, that is good, because then it helps to release any kind of trapped energy that you have. And that will help you to get more energized. It's wonderful that energy creates more energy. All right. So that's the first thing you want to do. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to find your higher heart. You heard me, your higher heart. If you know what your higher heart is, I want you to write where you think your higher heart is found, and what you think your higher heart is. All right? It took me a while. Sometimes I felt like my heart was constricted, or like it was tight. And what I learned was that when I learned to open up my heart and my higher heart, then things would get better. So I'm going to show you an image of where your higher heart could be located. And your higher heart is what you use to just give you a whole bunch of benefits. And I'll talk about that in a second, but let me go. So that's where your higher heart is. So if you were, there's an indent right below your neck, right by your, in your neck, and your higher heart is behind your sternum. All right. So your higher heart, when you are doing your meditations or you're imagining, you want to put your energy on that higher heart. The thing is this, the higher heart, right? It was one of the first organs to be formed when when you got conceived. It was one of the first organs to be developed. And what happens is it grows and expands, and then it starts to shrink when you become a teenager, and then it shrinks even more the older you get. Why is the higher heart important? The medical name for the higher heart is called your thymus gland. And your thymus gland helps you with immunity. It also helps you to increase your energy. And as a matter of fact, the more love feeling that you send towards your heart and your thymus gland, then the bigger it starts to get bigger and better. And you want that to keep growing, because guess what? That's one of the places where your fountain of youth is. Let me repeat that. Your thymus gland is one of the fountains of youth in your body. And if you can focus on it every day, thank it, send love to it. If you can open up your heart to people and just send love to them, then what will happen is it will cause your heart and your thymus gland to open, and it will increase your immunity. So I'm going to read some of the benefits of the thymus gland, because guys, when I found this, I thought this was so important and so wonderful. So let's see. It says the thymus gland connects your emotions such as divine love, compassion, truth, and forgiveness, and it allows you to connect to speak from the heart. All right? And I already told you it's one of the earliest glands we have as human beings. Now, what they're finding is that it not only helps to fight infections, but it helps to inhibit the aging process, guys, like I said before. And it helps you to retain things that you learn. So you want to make sure that every day that you're sending love, not only to people outside of you, but also to yourself. And the beautiful thing about love is that when you send love from your heart and you focus on your thymus or your heart area, it comes back to you. This will help raise your energy. It will help to lift your frequency and your vibration, and you'll become more attractive to the things that you desire. Because when you have love, according to our scientists at the Heart Math Institute, you develop a field around you that's about 3 centimeters long all around. And that field draws in great things to you. So I just want to stop in and share that you can transform your life by, of course, sending love to your thymus, sending love to your heart. Now, one of the things that I want to leave you with is a tip on how you can activate that thymus every day. So when you wake up first thing in the morning, you just tap it. If you want to do something else, you can tap it and just tell it you love it. Because remember yesterday we talked about water, our bodies being made of water, and what happens when you send love to your body or whatever. Today, send love to your body. Oh, my phone is going on. I'm sorry. Send love to your body. Send good energy to your body. And what will happen is it will also help to activate your thymus gland as you're tapping it like this. All right? Guys, I love you all. I hope this was beneficial for you, and I'll see you again with my next live. Bye-bye.